Pink makeup on dark skin can sometimes be a hit or miss. Today I'm creating the perfect luxury Valentine's Day glam that actually shows up on deeper skin. So if you're looking for a beautiful luxury glam to wear on your Valentine's Day, your Galentine's Day, the day that you celebrate yourself, stay tuned and see what I use to create this beautiful look. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video. You'll give the video a thumbs up. You'll even subscribe to the channel, and you will stay tuned until the end and watch the whole video. I'm going to get started and show you how I created this beautiful Valentine's Day glam on this beautiful chocolate skin. Okay. Hello my precious jewels, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's Julie, and if you like makeup tutorials, makeup hauls, makeup reviews, first impressions, and all things beauty, then you come to the right channel. In today's video, I am filming a Valentine's Day soft glam look using luxury makeup products. Hopefully this is something that you guys are interested in seeing, and you will stay tuned for the video. I have a bunch of products that I've had in my collection. Some are newer than others. We're gonna put them together. I know that pink makeup is a little scary on dark skin, but today I'm going to show you how we can do it with ease and make a beautiful understated soft glam Valentine's Day look. I'm going to use the Benefit Professionals Smoothing and Blurring Foundation. This is their latest foundation. I have a lot of stuff in front of me because I don't know what I'm going to select from, but I have the Roxa and I have the Bloom palette by Natasha Denona. So I'm definitely going to start with the Roxa palette because it's what's on my mind. And then I'm going to add in other things that complement the look. So hopefully this is something that you guys are interested in seeing. You love a good makeup tutorial. You love a full face of luxury glam, and we're all getting ready for Valentine's Day, whether it's Galentine's Day or celebrating by yourself. That's what we're doing. So I'm just gonna clip this hair back. I got these little pink clips. I don't know where I got them from. I think maybe one of the wig brands, but we're gonna clip this back and we're gonna get this glam started. I already have my base on. This is P. Louise base number Ruma 03. I don't even know if they still make this. I think they do. But that's what we have. I'm gonna use this Sigma E35 brush. This is one of my older brushes from Sigma, but I still love it. Tap these lids out again. I wanna set them while they are smooth so that the shadow does not crease. It's a very creamy formula, this P. Louise base, and it does not dry down. So you definitely have to set it, but it's good. It's good with laying shadows down on it. So let's see. Okay, this Roxa palette, I don't even know if it's still available. This came out last year. I feel like I didn't get enough use out of it. I'm gonna start with this shade right here. This is shade Orchid. And I'm gonna put that all over the lid and up to my transition area. It's like a purpley, like a light purple. And I think our look is gonna be like a purpley pink kind of look, because I know Valentine's Day is about pink, but I feel like I wanna add pink and purple, and this palette actually has pinks and purples in it. So actually no, it doesn't. It has like a mauvey pink, but that's okay. We're gonna add some pink. I love a soft glam look. This might be a little bit more than soft glam because the eyes are gonna say a lot. I just think this purple is so pretty, really gorgeous. Just look at that. I hope some of you guys picked up this Roxa palette. Purple is my favorite, and I love the variations of the different shades and tones of purple that she has in this palette. So good. That is gorgeous. And technically, Valentine's Day is usually red. So I'm gonna do whatever color I want for Valentine's Day. Purpley, pink, and there's not gonna be anything red about this look at all. But it's gonna be a Valentine's glam for dark skin. I think that is so gorgeous. It's weird because this brush, I probably had this brush, let me see, I'm gonna say at least 13 years. And this is one of like the older ones, so it's getting a little, it's like the bristles are getting a little dry. I need poking my eyes a little bit, but I still love my Sigma brushes. I'm gonna take this brush from Sedona Lace, the EV13. Sedona Lace is not even in business anymore, but I know you guys probably have an eyeshadow brush that's shaped like this. And I'm just gonna take this shade right here called Sweet Pea, tap it into the brow bone area. Now I know a lot of people blend in browns into their makeup looks. I'm just gonna do makeup the way I like to do it, which is I just blend the colors into the colors. To me, I feel like that's how I get the most pigment, and it still looks good. I'm gonna go back into this brush and just blend this. Now we could use browns, right? Like if we were using a different palette, we could use browns to give us what we're looking for. But this is how I felt today. Like I felt like I wanted to do a purpley pink eye, and that's what it's gonna be. I love these colors. Like they are gorgeous together. So that brow bone shade actually has like a little hint of a pinky, like lavender tone to me. But of course, I always tell you guys, I am colorblind. So I do what feels right to me. That's just how I do it. That's how I've been doing it. I'm gonna take this brush from Morphe. Yeah, the Morphe V206. And I'm gonna take this shade right here, which is called Eclipse. And I'm gonna take it here and just give a little dimension to the eye. I think that's so pretty. It's like a deep plummy purple. It's gorgeous. That is really pretty. It really is super, super pretty. It's such a rich shade, nice and creamy. I love that 2016 makeup is back, so you can do color. This is like a, I don't know if this is really gonna be soft glam. This might turn out to be like full glam. That is gorgeous. I'm gonna take this brush with the transition purple on it and just blend that out and just blend it a little bit, because I think this is gorgeous. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit of purple there on the inner corner right here. And I guess this is gonna be like a halo eye. And I like the fact that something like this you could wear with jeans. Yeah, I'm not gonna do too much, but just enough. You could wear with jeans, you could dress it up. That is actually really gorgeous. I want to say, when I used this palette before, I probably did something very similar, because these are the colors that really stand out to me. That is gorgeous. Okay, this may not be soft glam. This may just be glam, but I love it. It's so good. I planned on doing pink. You see, I have a pink shirt on. Now this has like pinky purple shimmer, which is Brinks. Should we use this color on the lid? And let's see. I don't know if we really need this. Oh, that's really pretty. Okay. That's like a pinky purple. Let's see what it looks like. Ooh, that's pretty. That is so pretty. It's like super purple, but it's gorgeous. I'm gonna tap a little bit of that pink on though. I like that. I think that's really gorgeous. That's what the shade looks like. Let me show it to you. That is so pretty. Let me just open up this Patrick Ta. I don't know if it's gonna go with it, but those are the two shades that's in the palette, so it just might work. It's actually very pretty. I've been dying for this shade, and I'm not a Patrick Ta duo fan like that. This is, look at that. That is gorgeous. Okay, let's try the bottom shade. It's called I'm With Her. It's called the Patrick Ta Major Dimension Eye Illusion Eyeshadow Duo. Let's see. Oh, so it's very similar, but it's more of a, let me see. That's pretty. It just gives a little more dimension to the eye. I'm just tapping in the center. That is really pretty. I like that. Okay, so that's our eye. I do plan on doing another Valentine's Day eye look, but this is what we have today, and I think it's very pretty. Of course, we're not finished, but that's what we got so far, and I like it. I think it's pretty. Now, of course, it's not pink. It's like a purpley pink. It does have like hints of pink in there. It matches with my shirt. Like I would wear this together. So I'm gonna put my primer on so we can get the skin ready. I already have my luxury products on today. Let me show you. This is the Charlotte Tilbury eye pencil. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Cheap Brow. I'm gonna let you know at the end my thoughts on these products, but that's what we have on our brows in the shade dark brown. And we have our Tatcha Dewy Skin Moisturizer on. Of course, our regular Lancome products. I'm gonna put this glowy primer on. I love it. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Illuminate Glow Primer Vitamin C Silk Screen Complex. This is like my favorite primer, and I'm hearing that Smashbox might be going out of business. Like all the brands that I love, people are just not loving them. I love a primer that works for me, so I'm definitely gonna go and stock up on this primer. I have one extra one already, but clearly I need another one. Oh, look at my under eyes. Got a little fallout. I'm gently wiping that off because I have like eye cream and all of that under my eyes. I love this primer. It gives such a beautiful glow on the skin. I'm gonna use this Rare Beauty. I know it's not luxury, but it's high end. I'm gonna use this liner. I'm gonna shake this because sometimes it dries. Like, it's a nice liner, but I don't know that I would have purchased it again. Okay, so the brand, The Clone, reached out to me. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of them. They are an indie brand. They make inspired fragrances by different high-end perfumes. So I think they range anywhere from like $35 to maybe $55. They are going to give you guys a 15% discount if you purchase through my code, which I will put on the screen. I will link it in the description box, and I will also put it in the pinned comment. So I just want to tell you my thoughts on these products. Now, I've never smelled any of these original formulas, so I can't tell you whether or not they smell like the formula. What I can do is tell you if it smells good. This one is called Rouge Veil. It's inspired by Baccarat Rouge. They call it Rouge Veil number 13. This is the pretty bottle. It's such a cute little bottle, easy for travel. And it says inspired by an iconic scent. It's an extrait de parfum, 1.7 ounce bottle, so 50 mils. It's a glass bottle. It's like a smoke gray bottle. Let me pull my sleeve back. I love fragrance. I was so happy when they reached out to me. It has a sexy, musky, don't ask me what else is in it, because I'm not good with fragrance like that, but I'm going to tell you. It has saffron in it and jasmine, amberwood, ambergris, and hedione, and then the base notes are fire, resin, cedar, sugar, ambroxan, and oak musk. It smells nice. It's different from anything that I have. It's very woodsy, very woodsy. Now, I sprayed all 3 of these fragrances on me when I first got them because I wanted to see how long they last, and they actually do last a really long time. Like, I think I put them on at night while I was in the house, and I smelled it way into the night. When I went to bed, the fragrances were still on me. So they really do smell nice, and this is very sexy and woodsy. I like it. Now, I smell like a peppery something, but that's just me. It's probably the cedar that I'm smelling. I can't tell you what jasmine, like I know what jasmine smells like. I don't really smell it like that. I think I know what saffron smells like, but if I had to say just a saffron, I smell a saffron. Yeah, I'm not that person. I just wanted to tell you about this. This is really, really nice. A very light fragrance. To me, it's like unisex. Like you could wear this as a woman or a man and just get a really nice fragrance. This one is Lady on Fire, which is inspired by Black Opium. Lady on Fire number 23. This one is $35. This one is $40. This one got 5 stars. So the bottles are basically the same. The only difference is the label. So this one, let me see. Now you definitely smell the pink pepper in this. And because I have that in a lot of my different fragrances, so I know what pink pepper smells like. It has pear, pink pepper, orange blossom. Those are the top notes. The middle notes are coffee, jasmine, bitter almond, and licorice. Then we have the base notes, which is vanilla, patchouli, cashmere wood, and cedar. So again, to me, I could see this being unisex. I'm trying to see if it's anything that I can recognize. Maybe the licorice. It smells like a little, and the cedar from the last one. I don't necessarily smell vanilla. I can just tell you it smells good. If you're familiar with any of the original scents, then you will probably love this. It's very light. These 2 fragrances are very light. Number 23 and number 13. For them to last on me, I was surprised because I have one of those body chemistries that just eats up everything. I don't understand it. I don't care how inexpensive or expensive it is. It just don't last on me. So it's always like a running joke when I get around my sister and my nieces, because you smell them when they park their car outside. You be like, oh, they're here. That's how the fragrance stays on them. So this one is Naked Cherry, which is inspired by Lost Cherry by Tom Ford. This one is $35. Let me spray this. I'm gonna put this up here because I know, oh, it's sweet and fruity. I love those kind of fragrances. You definitely smell the cherry in it. Cherry is like on top. Yeah, cherry is on top. But it says, okay, bitter almond, liquor, and black cherry. You definitely smell like a liqueur in it, like yeah, you smell the liqueur, you smell the black cherry. I can't say I smell almond. Okay, so the middle notes are sour cherry. Okay, let me put some back here. I can smell it though. It smells wonderful. Oh my god, this smells so good. I'm gonna wear this one all the time. Yeah, sour cherry, plum, Turkish rose, jasmine, sambac. I don't know what that is. Tonka bean, vanilla, cinnamon. You can smell cinnamon in it. Peru, balsam, something called benzoin. I don't know what that is. I couldn't tell you if I smell it or not. It says cloves, and now I'm telling you, I could not tell you that cloves are in here, but looking at it, I can smell the cloves, cedar, patchouli, and vividier, and sandalwood. All I can tell you is a sexy, fruity, deep cherry kind of smell, and I love it. It smells wonderful. These 3 fragrances really last long. And what I liked about the brand is they gave me the opportunity to pick them out myself, or for them to send me whatever their popular fragrances are. So these are 3 of their most popular fragrances. I'm loving them. So I wanted to share those with you guys. And again, I will put the code on my screen so that you guys can purchase. But they smell really nice. So if you were interested in any of those fragrances and you know you didn't want to spend, because I know Baccarat costs about $600 for a small bottle, and this one is Black Opium. I know they're all very popular, so yeah. Okay, so now let's get to Benefit Professional Foundation in shade 35N. It's the latest formula that they came out with, but I actually really loved it when I tried it. So let's see, and I think the color was really nice. I'm gonna use this Nikki LaRose N17 brush. That's what the shade looks like. It's supposed to be like a long-lasting formula. To me, the shade has like a little olive undertone, but it's actually perfect on the skin. It's gorgeous. I remember it being long-lasting. It was one of my favorites that I tried last year. It came out so late, and there was so many other things coming out at the same time that I didn't really get a chance to reach for it like I would have liked to. I do like it, and I think it's really gorgeous on the skin. I have a lot of hyperpigmentation under my chin, so we're gonna cover it up with this. The coverage is really nice. It's medium to full, buildable. I want to say it's like $49. It definitely has like an olivey undertone. So the skin looks good. I think it blends in nicely. If you look at it on the back of my hand, it actually blends in really, really beautifully. It was one of the foundations that had the most close, like spot on shade for me. Look at that. That is gorgeous. It really is. Let's do bronzer. So I pulled out this bronzer that I've had for a while. It's the Say Dew Bronze in the shade Sail. I really love this when I first got it, so we're gonna use this today. It still smells fine. That's what it looks like. A lot of you probably have this in your makeup stash already, so we're gonna use this today. I liked it. I thought it was a really pretty shade. Then you have so many brands that come out with similar products and you forget about the good brands. So I always like to shop my stash when I'm just doing like a makeup look, just to use some of the products that I have already. So this is definitely from my stash. I'm gonna put a little bit here and a little bit here. I'm gonna use my trusty bronzer brush. I'm looking for some new bronzer brushes and some new blush brushes. This is the V108, because sometimes you guys ask me about the brushes that I use, and I love these brushes, and I know some of you guys have them in your stash. Some of them are probably brushes that you use all the time, but Morphe doesn't make these anymore, and I feel so bad every time somebody asks me about the brushes, but like they're my favorite. I am going to be on the hunt for some new brushes that we can use together. But I do love these brushes. I had them probably since whatever year Morphe stores closed. So was that 2 years ago? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, actually it was 2 years ago around December, because I remember going in the mall and they had like a super sale, and then next thing you know they were closed, and I was like, oh my god, had I known that they were closing I would have bought more, because they had like 70% off. I just thought it was a Christmas sale. So see, that's a nice bronzer. It gives a beautiful soft glam, like just a little bit of dimension to the skin. I love that. That is gorgeous. That is gorgeous. There's no reason not to use this. You may see a lot of products from my stash coming up in makeup looks, because I have to use the makeup to the nose. You know, I have my favorite brush from Makeup by Ariel, the A20. It's Makeup by Ariel and Morphe. I'm telling you, I love a lot of Morphe's brushes. The quality is actually really good. Now, I think I only tried 2 of their new brushes that they have. And I'm not talking about like the new Cloud collection. I'm talking about the new ones that came out last year. I mean, some of them were nice. I just didn't love the shape of all of them. Like, it wasn't what I was looking for. So I was like, So being that we're doing a purpley pink look, I'm gonna use these 2 blushes. This is Faith and this is Grace. So we're gonna use this. I just think the purple is so good. Like, it really is so good. I'm going to blend out the purple first and then come back with the pink. And I'm going to set our under eyes with the pink. I'm going to attempt to do that new placement of the blushes where everything is like right under your eye, where it looks like you're wearing blush under your eyes, which that is it. I saw a lot of people at the Grammys with it, especially Teyana. Was it Teyana Taylor? No, actually it wasn't her. It was Keke Palmer was on some morning shows promoting her new movie coming out, and I felt like they had the concept, but it wasn't quite right. It was like it wasn't blended properly or something. I don't know what it was, so we're gonna attempt it today and see if we can get the placement right. I'm gonna let that dry down a little bit. I'm gonna test out these Prada concealers. I have shade MW 6.5 and MN6. I really, for $50, these didn't impress me, and I was like gung-ho about them. I was like, yeah, this is gonna be it, because the foundation I love. So if I could get some concealer that is just as good, I was like, yeah, but it's just not making me super happy. And what happened was I went to a party, and the next morning we had a brunch. So I did my makeup, and I felt like the coverage of this concealer it didn't really cover. And I was like, I don't understand what's happening. Like, why is it not covering? It didn't have enough pigmentation under my dark circles. So I was like a little disappointed. So I'm gonna test it out one more time, because I've worn it a few times and I've not been impressed. And I just feel like for $48, full price, no 20% off, nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to be better. I'm gonna need you to be better. So see how we carrying the blush like up the cheek, like here all the way up. Those shades look gorgeous. I don't want to put too much because we're still gonna go in with powder. But the skin looks gorgeous. So the coverage is okay. The coverage is okay, but we're gonna keep going and see what it does. I just wanted to give me what I need, which is smoothness under the eyes and a not gray cast under my eyes. It has a nice, like, they call it an arrow shape doe foot applicator. So it's good for placement. It has like a little curve at the tip, if you can see that. It's sort of like a drier formula, which I don't mind. As long as it gives me the coverage and it doesn't crease up. I can't help but talk through a makeup video. I'm so used to talking through them. I'm gonna put a little bit of the lighter shade under my eyes. And the applicator, it doesn't come out with a lot of product on it, I'm gonna say that. And I feel like with the little point at the tip, it kind of like moves your concealer around, if that makes sense. MN6, the lighter shade. And the other one was MW 6.5. Let's blend out down here. BK Beauty A506 brush. One of my favorite concealer brushes. It dries down fast and it has like a sticky type texture to it. It blends nicely. I just really want to be able to love my makeup when I finish. When I look at the finished makeup look, I want to be able to love it. So I'm just going to blend around with this brush. I love this brush. I have 3 of them. The BK Beauty Nikki LaRose in 17. And I've been eyeing those 2 brushes that I wanted from the new set. And I was like, shoot. I knew they were going to make it where they were so pricey that you might as well have gotten the whole set. Because Christmas time, I was able to get the whole set for like $170 on sale. And I just didn't like the set enough to, I was like, no. But for the 2 brushes, which is like the main brushes, it's like almost $80. I'm gonna get them because I definitely want to test them out. I love the shape of, I don't even know what the brush number is, but I love the shape of it. It's supposed to take the place of you having to use a puff. So far, I think we're looking good. I feel like we could have did a little bit more of the pink, but that's okay. When we do the powder, it's gonna do what we needed to do. I want to know what you think about the coverage. I mean, it looks good to me right now. It really does. We're gonna see when, of course, I'm editing back and I can tell what it's looking like. If I got the right shades, that could be it. I have shade 7 in the foundation and 7 neutral. We're gonna use this Danessa Myricks Pink Evolution powder to set our under eyes because we're going for that pink makeup look. So this is what the shade looks like. A lot of people don't talk about her Evolution powder, but I love it. It's so good. It's so good. I talk about it in a lot of my videos because I really like her powder. It's very finely milled. And we're going to use it under our eyes. I'm just going to tap it out a little bit. Now, I do like the way the concealer looks under the eyes. It has like a kind of self-set kind of look, and I like that about concealer. So we're going to see how it does. These powders are sold out a lot too. I think a lot of makeup artists use our powders. And it's pink, but it's not super pink. Very lightweight, very long lasting. You see how nicely it blends into the skin? Like, it's so good. I mean, like, really, really finely milled. Look at that. It has like a nice oil absorbing property to it. And it has like a sifter. I'm putting it back. We have Shade number 4 in the Danessa Myricks Evolution Powder. So we're going to use that on the rest of the face. That's what the shade looks like. It's like a chocolatey shade. Put that on. I like to make sure I set the makeup under my chin so that it's not coming off. But it does. It comes off. Like, I want my face to still look made up, so it will come off. I have yet to find a setting spray that don't come off on a white shirt. I used the one size when I went to the Monica and Brandy concert, and I was like, okay, I'm spraying my shirt, I'm spraying my neck, I'm spraying everything. I had makeup everywhere on the white shirt, so it didn't do what I needed it to do. I'm gonna do the under eye with the purple. I'm gonna take this orchid color and this purple, and I'm gonna smoke out my under eyes. I don't want it to be like too dark. Like, I want the color there, but I don't want it to be too dark. I think that we're looking good so far. I want a light powder to go over my face. I think I'm gonna try this powder. I'm gonna try to put it to some use. This is the one size Boucle Silk Airbrush powder. I think I used it twice. I took it back and got a different shade, and it didn't do anything for me, but we're gonna try it today and see if it does anything. Maybe it'll just, if nothing else, bring some color to the face a little bit. And then we're gonna go from there. So that's what it looks like. I don't never see anybody putting it in a makeup routine. Do any of you guys use this powder? Like, did you find a use for it yet? Because if you did, please let me know. Maybe I'm using it wrong. I didn't really find much to it that made me like say, oh yeah. I think I'm gonna take my rose quartz from Fenty and just, I usually don't put this on before I spray the first time, but I feel like I need it today. So I'm gonna spray my face with this Benefit the Professional Super Setter Long Lasting Makeup Spray. I love this setting spray. So that's what we're doing. It's one of those setting sprays you just want to have. I love it. It's one of my favorites. I've been talking about it for years. Okay, I'm gonna use this NARS Hot Escape Cheeky Palette 4. I don't use it that often, but it has one of my favorite shades of bronzer in it. Even though it's not the exact same shade that's in the palette, I'm still gonna use this today. This is NARS Laguna 8. It's not the exact same, but it's close enough. And I love the NARS Laguna bronzer. It's so beautiful. It really is beautiful. Can you see the difference? Like, isn't that beautiful? It's my favorite. I think I have like, I don't know, 3 big ones and a small one. The pores are looking pretty good. I am going to use these 2 blushes. I was going to use the Huda Beauty blushes, but I don't have a purpley kind of color. So we're going to use this purple and this pink. This one is Drama Class and this one is WATTABRAT. So we're going to include these. This is Drama Class. So we're going to take this and we're going to put it close to the under eye up here and kind of meld it into, because it's a gorgeous purple and it's kind of complementary to what we have going on the face. That is actually really, really pretty. I like that. And I'm going to put on this side. This is a gorgeous shade, and I know I mentioned to you guys that these blushes were on sale at Sephora. These blushes, the formula is gorgeous. The shades are beautiful. They have just the right amount of luminosity. Like, it's not a flat type of blush. It's gorgeous. That is that one. It's like a pinky kind of purple. It's really, really pretty. And I like the fact that it does not accentuate the pores. And this is my super textured side. So we're gonna use this one, WATTABRAT. It's a pretty pink shade as well. We're just gonna use this and see. I don't know how I feel about this pink blush under the eye, but this is what we got. I want it to be like really just blended in between both shades, so you can't see where one shade starts and the other one ends. That is really, really pretty. Love that. So that's our blush. Our eyes. We didn't finish the eyes yet. Definitely have to brighten up the eyes because they look really dark. So I'm gonna just put some bronzer on my nose because I did not bronze my nose. I'm using A29 from Makeup by Ariel. It makes the right shape and then I can just blend it out. This NARS Laguna bronzer is so creamy. So let's see, because I don't want it to be harsh like this. I want to blend it out, but I wanted it to be closer where it makes my nose look slimmer. I'm going to take this pink powder and go down the center of the nose with it. This powder is so finely milled. It's like super thin. I don't know if it's really good for baking. Let's see what it does. Okay, so we're gonna let that sit for a minute. So far I'm loving the way the skin is looking. It looks like I have a purple pink mask on, but it's all good. I'm gonna use this gel liner. This is from ColourPop. It's not a high-end pencil, but these are some of the best pencils that I have. So we're gonna use this shade Calabasas and see what it does. I like that. Do you see how it just opens up the eye? So far that's what we have for our eyes. I really want to put the purple on with it. So I have this purple liner. It's called Acting Up. We're going to put that on the waterline as well. I like that. So far the skin is looking gorgeous. And we got our bronzer on. So I did put my lashes on. As you guys can see, the phone kept ringing. And I was like, let me do something. I use the Benefit Bad Gal Bang. It's one of my favorite mascaras. I love anything that has these little brushes because my lashes are so short. It's not a tubing mascara, but it does work well with short lashes because of the formula and the brush. The formula is like a wet formula. So that is our lashes. I'm definitely gonna put a highlighter on only because I love a highlighter. So I've been loving this Fenty Pink Ice, and that's what we're gonna use today. It's so good. I'm gonna use this brush right here. This is my Anastasia I want to say, is it A15? So with this blush that we have on, because it's already pretty shimmery, we don't necessarily have to use this because I don't really see where it's doing anything different. I'm gonna use the other side of the brush to just clean that off. So I'm gonna take this Fenty Rose Quartz powder and I want to just set. You see the brightness that it gives? And I'm just gonna kind of smooth that out. I love this powder. I always call it my eraser. I just feel like it's so brightening and beautiful, and it just kind of brings everything together using this shade. It just really gives something. I'm gonna take this and just kind of give a little bit of structure to the face, even with this pink powder. I always talk about these powders and how wonderful they are. I just love them. I think they're so good. And I have so many shades of them. So far I like that. Now let's do an inner corner highlight. I really thought I was going to use both palettes, but I did not. Maybe in another video we'll use the other Natasha Denona palette. I'm going to take this shade right here called Flutter and put it in my inner corner. It's really a pretty shade. Now we need to work on a lip. I think the skin is looking good. I don't know about this bronzer though. I feel like I need it to be a little bit deeper, but we're going to stick with what we have. I'm going to use this Anastasia Blackberry lip liner. It's like a purpley liner. They came out with new shades of this formula, ABH. Very pretty. I'm gonna use this Candy Yum Yum from MAC. That's what Candy Yum Yum looks like. It was one of my favorites back in the days. And then we're gonna use this Acting Natural from MAC. We're gonna put this in the center. Isn't that gorgeous? It really is. That's what Acting Natural looks like without the lipstick on it. That is very pretty. I'm gonna use this Grape Splash on my lips. This is the Fenty Grape Splash. It smells wonderful. It smells like candy. That looks gorgeous. And I'm gonna take this other one, Miss Jellyfish, and put in the center. That is the two glosses. Okay, this is an oil and this is a gloss, but the lip is gorgeous. It really is. It blends in so beautifully with the makeup. I feel like I need a darker bronzer on my nose. I'm gonna take this bronzer from ABH and I'm just going to see if I can get a little bit more dimension on my nose. Okay, I love that. I'm gonna spray the face one more time with this setting spray, and I think I want to put my Pat McGrath on top of this. Okay, my precious jewels, this is our final makeup look. I'm just going to quickly go over everything that we use and give you my thoughts on it. I know it's not a review, but I just want to talk about some of these products. I think this makeup looks gorgeous. What do you think about the high blush placement under the eye? I think it's actually really, really pretty. Yeah, okay, so quickly, we have this beautiful Valentine's Day glam using luxury makeup. What I deem luxury. It's not super, super high end, but it's luxury to me. So I have this Natasha Denona palette that I use, which I love, this Roxa palette. If you guys don't have it and you like a purple palette, I don't think it's available anymore. We use quite a few shades from the palette. I love the palette. I'm gonna link it, but I don't think it's even available on her site anymore. If it is, I'll put a link down below, because I'm gonna link all of my products in the description box and in my pinned comment so that you guys can find them easily. This is a gorgeous palette. Love the formula. The pigmentation of the shadows is wonderful. I use the Smashbox Photo Finish Illuminate Glow Primer. I love it. It's so good. It gives the skin like a nice glow from within. It's just a beautiful formula. It smooths out my pores. Usually when I put it on, if I put products on top of it, I don't usually have that issue with my skin looking super textured. This is my super textured side, and it still looks beautifully smooth. It's not as smooth as this side, but it's just as gorgeous, so I love it. We use the Benefit The Professionals Foundation. This is their latest foundation release from late last year. It's a beautiful formula. It lasts very long on the skin. It's very skin-like. You can do a glam look or you can do an everyday look. I think it's perfect for everyday makeup. They have a really vast color selection. I want to say something like 43 shades if I'm not mistaken. I'll put it on the screen, but they have a lot of shades, so their shades are a little weird. I had a hard time finding my shade, but once I found this shade, which is 35 in Victorious, I thought it was perfect. I loved it. I actually used this powder today. I didn't think I was gonna find use for it, but I actually did. Not that it's the best powder in the world, because it's not, but I did spend money on this powder, so I want to be able to put it to use. This is the Boucle Silk from One Size in the shade Deepest, and I think it actually looks really nice on the skin. I don't know that it did much of anything, but the skin does have a nice amount of glow to it, so yeah, I'll use it again. Then we use the Danessa Myricks Evolution powders in shade Pink and shade 4. Love them. I've talked about these powders on my channel for as long as I've had them, which I think I had them probably whenever they were released. I got them, and I've been wearing them off and on. I have a lot of other powders that I try, a lot of other powders that I like, but that one is so finely milled. It's not a talc-free powder. It's beautiful. These Fenty Gloss Balm oils and the lip glosses, I love them. There's not really a major difference between the oil and the gloss, other than the fact that the oil is not as thick as the gloss, but they both look beautiful on the lips. I think our lips came out gorgeous. Grape Splash and Miss Jellyfish, so I love both of them. Grape Splash was sold out. I don't know if it's back in stock, but it was sold out for a minute. Then we use the Rare Beauty blushes. They're not actually the blushes that I took out, but as I was putting the look together, I felt like these were more suitable for what we had going on. So I have the shade Faith, which is the dark purple, and the shade Grace, and I love them. I love Rare Beauty's blushes. The formula is so good. It blends in beautifully on the skin. It gives enough pigmentation where if it's not deep enough for you, you can build it up. So good. Love these. I know I'm not doing a review, but I just like to give my precious jewels and people that have not been to this channel before my thoughts on these products and why I selected them for this glam. These Fenty blushes, Drama Class and WATTABRAT, gorgeous. I mean, when I tell you gorgeous, they look so beautiful on the skin. When I bought these, I didn't think I was gonna like them. I think I have like 6 shades now. They are so beautiful, and just such a beautiful glow comes from these blushes. The formula is wonderful. It has shimmer in just about every shade, but you don't see shimmer, you just see glow. I love these, so good. These are the Fenty Cheeks Suede Powder Blush. We use this palette from NARS, a Hot Escape Cheek Palette, shade number 4. They had 4 shades of this palette. I bought the palette for this shade right here, which is the Laguna 8. It's not the same as the Laguna 8 that's in the actual compact on its own, but it's close enough. It's not as deep, but I'll use it. it's nice. The palette is nice. The shades are actually really pretty. I use the Fenty Beauty Pink Ice, and yeah, I love it. I love the Fenty Diamond Bombs. I have every shade. I just think they're gorgeous on the skin. Hopefully you guys love this makeup. If you guys love honest reviews, makeup tutorials, long videos, because that's what I do, please consider subscribing to the channel. Also, give the video a thumbs up if you like this makeup look. If you have the ability to hype the video, I would love it if you would hype it. It really makes a difference on how YouTube shares my video. I'm just so happy to have all of you precious jewels in my life. You guys give me motivation when sometimes I'm not motivated to, not to film, but just not motivated, period. So yeah, I hope you guys love this makeup. I didn't mention my setting spray. This is one of my favorite setting sprays, guys. I've been wearing this setting spray since it came out, and it gives a beautiful sort of demi-matte glow to the face. It's not a super mattifying setting spray, and it's also not a matte, and I just love it. It sets the face, it lasts all day, and yeah, I definitely recommend it. This is the Benefit Professional Setting Spray, so it's like in the same category as our foundation. And then we have the Benefit Bad Gal Bang. I fell in love with this mascara maybe 2.5 years ago, and I have like probably 5 of them in my drawer backups. I don't wear it that often like I should, because there's so many other mascaras that come out and I'm always testing them, and then I fall in love with something else. And my problem is, and I'm trying to be better this year, is to not buy so many backups, because there's always something else that comes out that I love, and then I'm stuck with a lot of products. So anyway, I say that to say I am going to be doing a giveaway as soon as I reach 3,000 subscribers, and it's only going to be for US, because it's going to be too expensive for me to ship it out. But the next time that I do a giveaway, and this giveaway, I've been planning it for the longest and I just kind of forgot about it, but I want to just get the stuff out of here. I have like a whole box. I'm going to go through it, but the next giveaway will be everybody. You know, I'll do some kind of gift card where it's available wherever you guys are, because I feel like a lot of my viewers are from the UK and I want to be able to give everybody something. Yeah, and I want to say that's everything that we used. Maybe we did use the Patrick Ta Duo. It was nice. It actually added a nice touch to the eyes. I hope that's everything that we used. If it's not a review. It's me going over products that I've used before. And also, I just want to talk about this MAC lipstick. I used 2 lipsticks from MAC, the Candy Yum Yum and the Actin Natural, and I think we came out with a beautiful lip. You guys will let me know, hopefully, down in the description box what you think about this makeup. I think it looks gorgeous. I think everything came out really beautiful. If you like this makeup and you want to see another Valentine's Day look from me, let me know. I plan on doing a affordable version of a Valentine's Day look. This one I thought was going to be soft glam, but these eyes are definitely not soft. This is a Valentine's Day full-on glam, and it's gorgeous. And I think that you guys are going to enjoy it too. So please let me know. Don't forget, 2026 color is back in. So yeah. And that's it. I'll see you in the next video, my precious jewels. I love you so much.